What's up, everyone? Raw Life back again with a Trey Lufenia run. This time bringing Zidane alongside Keiss and Cloud. We're going to open up with a EX launch from Zidane. Cloud is going to cross slash just to get that second launch going. Keiss got to throw on his LD debuff, of course. That brave refund after every launch is integral to this comp. Zidane actually does a lot of stuff here that is helpful. You'll notice I take him out pretty early, but he does come back near the end and does a lot of great stuff. He's quick. I don't really use his debuffs here because I try to throw on 6-frame debuffs. You just saw me put on Jack Call, which will stay on for the remainder of the fight. We let him act just momentarily so that the orb will go up a little bit more, because unlike the standard launch comp, Dark Cecil, Cloud, and Keiss, this one we've got to be a little bit more careful because we can't just absolutely destroy it in 16 turns, unfortunately. But here is the main idea of the run. Bring in the friend Ramza, get his BT effect up. Now they're at 91 and 87% health. Once we get that Ramza buff, we're going to bring in my call assist Cryle, and what she does is she's going to imperil lightning so that we can use Pandemonium here. They absorb wind on this stage, trying to keep us from abusing the launch mechanics, but we're going to abuse. Nothing you can do about it. That imperil is going to help us be able to summon Pandemonium and not be hitting absorbed hits every single move during the summon phase. Here at 77%, 81%, thinking hard about what my next move is. I use a Critical Crush AA on Cloud just to get another launch in before I burst, or before I summon, excuse me. So the summon is a wind, so they build a little bit of brave there, but luckily thanks to our imperil, we're able to just go ham this whole summon phase thanks to that lightning imperil and enchant from Cryle. The Cloud's pretty slow, so it'll stay on there for a while. At this point, we're just trying to smash them down to 29% as soon as possible, because the orb, as you know, disappears at 29%, and they just go into murder mode. I'm going to stop the audio real quick so you guys can see all my misplays and tell me what maybe I could have done better, but let's see. So, come out of the summon plus burst phases at 37, 39%. The idea here was I knew I didn't have enough damage with Zidane instead of Diesel to just absolutely blow him off the map. So I was going to have to deal with them at some point. That was the reason I saved Cloud's Blade Beams for the end. We're only at turn 14, but things are going to get a little more tricky now that I kind of have to deal with the guys. I'll try to get them down to 29% first, but A, their orb is gone. B has 6 turns left on the orb, so we're going to try to get him under 29. And then the main party of Zidane, Keiss, and Cloud are going to have to finish him off. Zidane comes back in, does his Brave up, advance his AA, trying to get them to refresh their Brave. And I checked debuffs there because I had a couple runs, you may have been with me in the Discord, where Zidane's debuffs actually pushed off some important debuffs. He has a generic debuff, skill 1, and another generic debuff, skill 2. And so we want to make sure the debuffs there are all framed and he's not going to be doing anything. His Thief's Mark is already on there, and so Thief's Mark is one of the 6 in-frame debuffs there. So at this point, we're getting pretty close with A, maybe able to move. And after 29%, these guys can just one-shot you. They'll just gain a lot of Brave and murder your whole team. But we don't want that to happen. So even though Cloud has free skills all over, we are just pushing him back every time Cloud comes up because it's kind of a damage race at this point. We're at 19 and 13%. Keiss going to use his LD. Some big damage on the launch comparatively. Zidane is free to use either of his skills now because his debuffs are not going to be inflicted. Just that generic, just that inframed Thief's Mark. Cloud keeps pushing him back. Zidane initiating launches every chance he gets. Keiss here really saves my ass with the hero support, sliding himself there behind Zidane because A was about to act. But after Zidane goes, he's also so quick here. You know, he's definitely carried by the stronger units, but Zidane holds his own in this fight. He's fast. He gets free skills after his EX. His Thief's Mark debuff isn't terrible. They're not really acting, so it doesn't matter. But he does well here. He can initiate his own launches without hero support, even though he's getting hero support. But yeah, Zidane, good work, man. Sensational, even. Sky high from Keiss. His EX actually delays, so that's going to help us survive here. We're good on the turn count. Just really, with this team comp, you don't want them to move again because they will just wipe me. Get down to 2% here, and hero support once more. Can Zidane get the final blow? No, he can't. But Keiss will. And that's how we do it. Zidane through another Lufenia. Sensational. Thanks for checking it out. Subscribe if you're into it. And see you soon. Raw Life out.